I got married to my husband in 2020. That was 25 years ago. He came back from Ivory Coast just to get married to me. After our wedding, I followed my husband to Ivory Coast, spent some time with him, then returned back to Nigeria and resumed my work. I was working with a very big company then. I told my husband that I wanted to buy a car. He said that I should send the money to him, that he wants to buy a better car for me, so I sent the money to him. After some months, he returned back to Nigeria, but he did not buy the car. Instead, he asked me to support him with more money to travel abroad. I gave him all the money in my account. I also borrowed some money and gave to him. My husband traveled. I did not hear from him for years. He did not even call my office line the way he normally does. I was so worried about him, so I was moving from one prayer house to another, seeking for answers. It was one pastor that told me that my husband was okay. He told me that my husband did not travel abroad. He said that my husband is in one of the African countries. He also asked me not to bother myself, that he will surely return back. Truly, my husband later returned back. But do you know that this man did not travel abroad? All those years, he was in Ivory Coast. When he came back to Nigeria, he asked me to resign from my job. He said he wants the both of us to relocate to Ivory Coast. He said his business in Ivory Coast was doing very well. I was happy. Although I did not resign, I told my company that I was traveling, so we traveled to Ivory Coast. When we got to Ivory Coast, we did not see his younger brother that lives with him. He told me that his brother had sold off everything and ran away. So we spent just a month there and returned back to Nigeria because we could not cope. By the time we got back to Nigeria, my company has already replaced me. That was how I lost my job. I explained things to my uncle. He gave us 5 million naira to start a business. So we went into importation business. By the grace of God, things started moving well for us and we started building our house. After a year, the business was not doing so good. So my husband sold off everything again and said he was traveling abroad. He also collected 2.7 million naira from me before he left. By then, I've gotten a better job with a bigger company and that is where I work till date. After some months, my husband returned back home with some machine parts. He said he's not traveling abroad again after he has wasted all our money. Some weeks after he came back, this man took my Camry car from me. He said he wants to take the car for servicing. That was how this man sold my car. He said he needed the money to start his life again. He even went to our joint account and cleared all the money in the account. This man was just moving from one hotel to another with different women. He was not even hiding it from me. When I complained, he got himself another accommodation and moved out, leaving me alone with our children. We had just one daughter and adopted a son. This man has never paid our children's school fees. He does not even give me money for feeding. I do everything by myself. After he moved out, I bought 3 plots of land in Owerri. I built on one and rented it out, and I kept it a secret. I started building on the second plot of land. Last year, my husband came back and apologized. He promised me that he's a changed man, so I forgave him and accepted him back. I told him about the new house I was building. I also told him about the empty plot of land, but I did not tell him about the house I've completed, the one I've rented out. He followed me to the site and also followed me to the empty plot of land. He was behaving as if he cares. One day, I went to my site. I saw another padlock on the gate because I fenced the land and was building the house small. I was surprised when I saw the padlock. I just broke it and went into the compound. When I finished with what I went for, I changed the padlock. When I got home that evening, I told my husband about it. He said he was the one that changed the padlock. I was surprised. I asked him why. He said because he has sold the land. Do you know that this man sold the house I was building and also sold the empty plot of land? He even told me to stay away from the property. This man sold my building for 20 million naira. And a plot of land goes for 40 million naira in that area now. I met the man he sold the property to. I asked the man to collect his money back from my husband. I told him that the property belongs to me. The man said that I should stay away from the property. He said that I should go and sort things out with my husband. I could not bear it, so I took the matter to court. As I speak to you now, my husband has relocated to Port Harcourt. He has been sending different messages to me. He said that if I don't stay away from the property and if I don't withdraw the matter from court, that he's going to buy me. I've been running up and down, hiding from one place to another because this man has been sending different people to me. I've reported the matter to his family. They asked me to withdraw the matter from court if I really want them to settle the matter. But the truth is that I don't want to lose my properties. Thinking about it makes me feel like buying myself. Please, I really need your advice. Please, what do you think I should do? Please, how do you think I can get my land back from these people? Please, what do I do? It's well with you, my sister. My dear sister, sorry about the whole thing, okay? But please, my sister, for the sake of your life, for your life's sake, I will advise you to leave this matter, please. You have made a mistake already in getting this man involved. A lot of red flags were in your marriage. My dear sister, you ignored it all. I am not here to judge you. I am not here to blame you. But I'm begging you to move on, okay? Just divorce this man and move on. My dear sister, please stop calling that man your husband. You're not in marriage. This is not marriage, my sister. You need to stay away from this person, please. And don't be surprised that that man has another family. Please withdraw the matter and move on, okay? That man may send some people to buy you. Please forget about everything, okay? God will restore you. Just take care of yourself and your children, okay? This is a great lesson to every one of us. It's not everything that you should say to a man, especially a man that you don't trust. Let me still leave this matter in the hands of my viewers. My viewers, please, what do you think she should do? Please drop it for me at the comment section, okay? Because she will also be there to read it. Thank you for always watching my videos. I love you guys so much. And please don't forget to share this video, okay? See you in my next video. Bye-bye.